I believe so. 20 to 21 is, yeah, our gear has a 3% chance with 3 taps, and then the new gear will have 10. And 21 to 22 on our gear is a 1% chance, and it's still a 10% chance on the new gear. Going 13 to 14.
One minus 0.97 to the power of 5. I think. .14. 14%. %. So according to my math, you have a 14% chance of hitting it with the 5 tries at 3%, compared to the 10% that you get. But don't ask me, I'm not the specialist. You can ask. Yeah, it's a mega mine over there.
20 or 21.
Well, the new part of that should be pretty intuitive, right? If you have a 10% chance, it should take you on average.
Depends on how many tries, though.
10 tries, but it should take you on average 10 tries to get.
So yeah, what you just did, Boiler, is the comparison of 20 to 21 on our gear compared to 12 to 13 on the new gear.
But I think we're comparing 5 taps on 3% versus 10%, right? So in that case, then you would have a 14% chance tapping 3% 5 times over a single 10%, if my math is correct.
Okay. Well, okay, so Cylindrus wants you to do he ran the math at a different number. I should have given you that one, I guess. But so his number is, he's looking at 23 on that chart, which is a 5% chance, I believe. On, no, 23 is what? What's 23 at our gear? Irma, you're the only person. I don't know what 23 is on our gear.
You know what? Collect your thoughts on that. I'm gonna peek, and I don't know. Probably get higher. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
Is it 0.5% chance at 23 to 24?
I'm back.
Say 13 to 14 is 10%? Yeah. Why is there a 1.5 at plus 20?
But yeah, the formula, the column for stones per success is a formula. I mathed that, and then I just divided it by 5 to give you an equivalent in the new math. Which is good, because the stones per success is intuitive for the new math. It's what you would expect. So I think the formula is working, so you can probably give me another set of numbers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the reason why Irma, his chart says 1.5% at plus 20 is because I guess they just didn't fill in the rest of the success chances. Oh, I guess we don't know if our relic gear is going to go over 20, do we? So maybe that's why the chart stops there? Or it's just saying that when you transfer it to ancient gear, the chance is still 1.5% because nothing changes with ancient gear except for being allowed to go to plus 25. So
Hello.
okay, so I'll give you the new numbers. He's talking about 23 to 24 or above. Or 13 to 14 is 5%. Every streamer said that 13 to 14 is 10%. They said that you enjoy that. They're like, when you switch the gear, you get to hone at 10% for your first tap. And they're talking about
Is there a place
stopping
we
at
can look this
21.
up at? Like, don't they have a calculator?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Eggman, every number you say that isn't one of the numbers I'm supposed to be putting into the spreadsheet gets me further and further away.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you numbers. Look, it's fine. I'm gonna tell you numbers then.
Okay.
Okay, we're at 23. Our chance right now is... Okay, nobody told me that number though. Okay,
Isn't there a spot we can look this up?
Alright.
it's 0.5%. It's 0.5%. It's 0.5% at 23.
0.5% for what? The doohickeys you got? The didgeridos?
Yeah, yes.
I misspoke. Doohickeys are the new ones.
Yeah.
Gotta be
The
consistent.
didgeridoos are 0.5, yes.
0.5%.
Yes.
That's very low, by the way.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
okay,
and when
that's-
we transfer it, it will go to 5.
Oh, that's
Go to
huge.
5?
5%, yeah.
Does the usage stay the same?
Um,
How many does it take to go from the 0.5?
hang on,Ll tell you what it is. Hang on, I gotta go. I can find a character with this. We only did one Guardian, but
I
I...
mean, I think the answer should be obvious to you in this case, though, because that would be, you know,
Yeah.
100 times better odds. This shouldn't be a math question at this point, if that's true.
I can tell you the... I think it stays the same. I can tell you the cost. Hang on, let me find a character that has a plus 15 piece of gear. Oh, wait, I don't have a plus 15. I'm gonna hone.
Oh, no. Wait, I might have it.
Yeah, you do. What is the
Whatever.
special honing for a 15 to 16 piece?
15 to...
Because it should be very close. Yeah.
Bird. Boot my way over. Load. Okay, I was expecting me to say load and it had been done loading. That is not the case. It's still loading. Okay. Get on my surfboard.
By the way, hi Randall.
Let's-
Slide one in there.
Hey, Randall, we're doing
Okay,
that.
so... Okay, I'll ask you a different question, Boiler. Can you parse the... Going back on the first number? The first set of numbers?
It's 10%, by the way. 15 to 16 is 10%.
15 to 16 is 10%?
And it takes 4 of our current didgeridoos.
It takes
I don't know
only
if that's
4?
I don't know.
Oh,
if that's relevant.
wait.
You're saying 15, but you've been giving me numbers like 20 and 21.
Hold on. Persnickety, we can't check it on that gear because
Oh, yeah.
you have the buff. 15 to 16 still has the buff. This research buff.
16 to 17 is 8 Fused Leapstones.
Okay, so we could say maybe it goes to 6. What did we put for the new cost? Say 16 for the new cost of Leapstones.
Of doohickeys?
Yeah. 16 is the... So where it would have taken...
12 before.
No.
12 in the previous formula.
Yeah, now it's 16. I didn't want just... I was trying to find the Fused Leapstone cost for our current 23 to 24.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I just wanted to know how much it costs to do... How many of our Leapstones it takes for 23.
Because we think it's going to cost 16 of the new ones. Right?
Weapon is 23, but it's a weapon? So it costs more than armor? Yeah. Oh, okay, so armor. Because I can tell you what it costs. It's 22 to 23. We don't need that number.
clicked on the YouTube link that was sent. I don't see where it shows how much Fused Leapstone or the new Leapstones. I don't see that number. Could just because I can't read Korean.
Wait, same as 22, 16? There's no way it only takes 16 Fused Leapstones right now to tap armor. Is it really only 16?
That's possible.
Then I would say it's probably...
Can we give Boiler some numbers now?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Boiler?
Oh shit, we're back? Alright.
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay, so the old amount of Leapstones that it would take is, for 23 to 24, is 16. And I'm gonna say...
the amount of old Leapstones is 16?
Yes.
To upgrade?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the new one, I'm gonna say it's 16. I don't know if that's true, though.
Okay. And what are those chances?
It's going from...
Set to 0.5 to 5.
It looks like it's 4. Okay, yeah, so it's 4.
What is 4?
The percent chance upgrade on the new piece is 4.
And what was the old one?
0.5.
And it costs the same amount to tap them.
Yeah.
But you have to 5 to 1 first. So technically costs 5 times the 1. But very obviously is
And what is
better to
this
use on the
23
new
to
one.
24, you say?
What? Yeah, 23, 24.
It was 0.5%.
Yeah.
So like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well those are the numbers.
Okay, well, I was wrong on the old numbers, by the way, too.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Fine.
The old
What are
the old numbers. It's not 10. The first set we did. It's not 10% chance to succeed. It's 5 on the new armor. My bad. I guess the charts are confusing.
So it goes from 3 to 5%?
Yes.
Well, that's not that big of a deal.
No. The other number goes from 10 to 5. Like the first
On the
number.
new.
Yeah. The new number is not 10. It's actually 5.
Are you talking about the probability or the number of leaf stones?
The probability.
Okay, so it goes from 3 to 5
Yes. Yeah.
between the new mats. The old and new mat.
Yeah.
That's barely an improvement. And again, that should be obvious that if you have to 5 to 1 to get there, the old ones are better.
Okay.
But, you know, it was a lot closer math before, so something tells me I'm getting some funky info now.
I'll roll another one up.
What do you mean, funky info?
I mean, you're pulling numbers out of your ass.
I have them right here on the screen of this other video.
Well, send them to me.
How am I supposed to send you them? They're on the video on the screen.
Oh,
Send them to the video.
and I can't read that shit.
Screenshot.
Yeah, it's Korean.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, so
So in the new gear, so in the chart,
I'll just let for
thing-
Siggy explain.
Yeah, in that chart thing, you'll see that there's a 20 and then a 1490. What that means is that all of your gear is plus 20 item level. You'll be at 1490 gear score, And then if you were to convert it into the new gear, that's what the Korean text means in between the two charts. You would be at plus 12, which is a lower plus number, but you'd be at a higher gear score, 1510. I assume that's if you transferred all of your gear, or is that just for one piece? I can't just be for
That this is just one piece. This is telling what happens to one piece of gear's item level.
Yeah, but you won't be at 1510 just from one piece.
All that matters is the one piece of gear's item level.
Sure, but you won't be at 1510 overall because your other pieces won't have transferred over.
Yes.
That's fine.
So here he has the numbers right. He has the numbers right here. I just realized it's right here. I'm circling it.
So those numbers right there, those percentages are for the new gear, the Brelshaza gear. And then in parentheses is the old percentages. So when we say
percentages, I can't even read.
20 to 21.
So 20 to
3%.
21 is 3%, 21 to 22 is 1%. What isn't listed here is the amount of leapstones that it costs.
Okay.
It costs, what did we say? It was 16 of the old? Yeah, 16 of the old versus 12 of the new. And then, yeah, it would work its way up to be 16 of the old and 16 of the new.
At what point, though?
At the point, it would go in increments of 2, because that's how the armor's been going up, so...
Okay.
It would be at 20. What we told Boiler is correct. It would be 16 to 16 at that point, or it should be. It should be 16 to 16, which means that it's obviously better to convert and use the new stones, right? That's what that number is saying. In the 23 to 24 chart Boiler posted, the little snippet.
So when you said before that you were wrong and that it was actually 5% instead of 10%, that was incorrect. It is actually 10%. The 3 correlates with the 10.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
5.
Yeah.
0.5 correlates with the 4.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong?
You were not wrong initially.
Okay. So these numbers worked.
Well, you were wrong in saying that you were wrong.
Okay.
Are the numbers in the screenshots correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
So then what would...
Well, as far as we can tell, we don't know the usage. Those usage numbers, we don't...
We know them for... We don't know them for...
Yeah, we know them for current, but we don't know them for new.
Well, we do know them for new. We just don't know...
Okay.
23, 24. That's the one I don't know. I don't know what it goes up to. But... with all of our gear, it goes up by 2s. So it should be only... It's either... So you could put them both in there. It's either 14 or 16 for the new usage. It's already abysmally worth to use the new mats, though, right? Or the new leapstones for 23, 24.
It's interesting, though, because they're not more useful 20 to 21.
Yeah, it's better to use the old stones, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense if you want to power creep your ARPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess at what point does it turn over, though? What about 21 to 22?
I have a feeling it's probably immediately after. It's pretty close in 20 to 21.
So 21 to 22, I can tell you the numbers for that. We have that right here. It looks like it's a 1% versus a 5, and the usage would be 14 on the new and still 16 on the old.
Sorry. I got up.
You want to go with current and new.
So current is
Usage.
current usage would be 16.
Seems like it's always 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
New usage.
Would probably be 14. Yeah.
Probability. Of current.
Probability of current is 1%.
1%.
Probability of new is 5.
Well, that's not 10.
Yeah.
This is for 21
It's
to
a big
22.
drop there, right? The probabilities get a lot worse for
Yeah.
the fused there. So actually, the currents stay relevant.
The
Let's do it
currents.
from 21 to 22.
Okay.
And then 22 to 23, and then you'd have to.
How is he getting that? 23 to 24, it's worth to use old. Isn't what we're seeing? Is that 23, 24, it's only worth to use new? That what you've linked in Eggman's for 23 to 24, that's showing that the new ones are way more worth, right? Or am I reading that wrong?
Yeah, there's an inflection point somewhere in there.
Yeah, but Cylinder's then just
22
posted a
to
chart.
20.
But then Cylinder's just posted a chart where he seems like it's 45% more value using old.
He said, never mind, something's wrong.
Okay.
He's hiding his
He's
evidence.
hiding his evidence. Can you post that 23 to 24? I'll post.
Do 22 to 23 before my head explodes, please.
Okay.
Let him have it. You have the video
Okay.
up, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's not that number.
It's probably, if he doesn't have the
yeah,
number,
it's 1%. Yeah. 22 to 23 is 1% on the current. And that changes to 5% on the new. Actually, it's the same numbers.
As what?
As 22 to 23 is the same as 21 to 22. And the cost.
The cost is also the same, 1614.
Usage?
Yeah, the usage would be the same. Because it didn't change in our current gear for those two numbers.
That's weird.
Yeah, they do that.
Okay.
So that's the same number then.
Say the ASPL number is the usage of the new. And kind of the usage of the old. Or of the current. Usage of current and usage of new, I think, are least firm numbers.
I mean, we know the current. I checked my armor and Oak checked his armor.
It's 16 all the time.
Yeah, right? Yes. Oh, it seems to be 16 above 20. I don't know how the fuck that makes sense, but... they just stopped increasing its amount? I don't know.
And then the new one goes up in numbers, but sometimes not.
It should stop at the same point. It should be, so the equivalent for 20 to 22 on our armor should be the same on 14 to 16 on theirs. Whatever it converts to. Fuck, this chart's confusing me. Because there's a gap. I don't know why they put a fucking gap here.
One tap gives you 2 successes post 23.
What? How does that make? How does that? How does that follow? How? What does double success mean?
Also, that wouldn't affect your probability of succeeding.
$21.
No one. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, he's saying if you transfer plus 23, you get plus 15. Wait, if you transfer 24, it just skips you to 17?
Does it?
That's what
I
the
have
chart.
no
That's actually what the chart says. You're reading the chart too, right? That he linked above.
No.
You can see that, right? It does say if you go to that's why there's a blank. Yeah, if you go to upgrade to 24, it just puts you to 17.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is that big advantage for people. Yeah, it's more of an advantage for people who whale.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess it's to compensate them for whaling, to make it so their investment wasn't completely invalidated or something like that. Guess we
Okay.
just got lucky.
So for plebs like me and Egg,
We do 24 to
doesn't matter.
25.
did you follow that, Boiler?
I was supposed to be fucking following that. All right.
Okay, so I'll explain. If you have a 20 piece of current gear, on new gear it goes to 12. Okay, follow, and then 21 goes to 13.
Yes.
So you go up in one, it goes up in the other. 22 goes to 14. 23 goes to 15. However, 24 goes to 17, so you jump a number.
Skip one.
Yeah. So you would have to land.
25 goes to 19, by the way, as well.
So if you were going from 23 to 24 on the current, you would have to factor in
In
that
2 times.
you have to get 2 successes in the new.
Doesn't that still mean that... I'm looking at this chart. It still looks like the old one's worth. The new ones are way more worth on 23 to 24. I like to
I think it
save.
just changes the formula, right?
Like what? What question are you posing?
So in order to go from, the question is, in current of 23 to 24, that requires 1 upgrade to get, which is the same as all of our previous math. However, in order to go on the equivalent in the new gear, you have to get an upgrade to go from 15 to 16 and an upgrade to go from 16 to 17. Because if you had done your upgrade previously on the current set, then you wouldn't have to do 2 upgrades on the new set.
1 upgrade of new
So
is
you-
equivalent.
so
Or 1
you're-
upgrade of old.
You're
is-
current.
You're telling me that no piece of gear converts to level 16, bro.
No.
Right.
Okay.
You can get level 16 Brel, but only by upgrading.
That's
Once it comes out.
This game is trash, and that is a whale hook, and I fucking.
Oh, it's okay. If you get 25, it goes to 19.
delete the spreadsheet.
That
Yeah.
also happens again at 25.
But, okay, what Cylinder's asking is he's got a big weapon. He's asking if he should continue trying to slam his big weapon for this number. So...
For 24.
Oh, that also changes the usage because you use a different amount for weapon than for armor.
Yeah. Well, we can do that later.
I mean, without looking, I'm almost sure that you want to do that now if it's possible. Like if you have a 23 weapon, you do the thing.
You should get it to 24 so that you don't have to upgrade twice.
Yeah. I don't think you need to do math on that out there. But that's not like what you're after, right? What do you really want to know?
Efficiency.
Just efficiency of the mat. Yeah, basically.
How to get the most out of however many little ones you get.
Yeah. Is it better to use my little...
It's in-
Is it better to use the little ones now or to save them and make them the big ones?
But
It seems like it's better to just use them now, honestly. For the gear that... Okay, so let's just ask a different question. He was asking a really high numbered question, but I was also using your abilities to get the low numbered question as well. Because that's what I care about knowing and what most people care about knowing is what's more efficient at 20... At the range of 20 to 22 on our gear, currently. And what that transfers to on Brel gear, which you put down in the spreadsheet. right in your little chart there.
Right. So I mean,
It looks like the question is answered, but I'm an idiot. I'm having trouble understanding this. What is that sheet telling me? I need it in 5-year-old terms.
stones per success is really the column that matters. All the rest of it is just data.
Okay. Those for success is what matters. So we're going 20 to 21. So, okay, I would like to update this chart, but I can't. I don't have Excel.
And then converted. The converted column is just stones per success for the current divided by 5.
Persiki, do you have this sheet open as well?
So it's like
I don't have Excel. I only have Google Sheets.
Okay. Boiler, could you add something to this? Shit. Could you add something to this for me? Could you add something to each the top of each one in the box where it says 20 to 21?
Poverty Excel players. God damn it.
Hey, I use Google Sheets too, man.
Can you
It's free.
Can you put in the 20 to 21? Can you also put 20 to 21 versus is that 12 to 13? I'm getting that right, Persnickety?
Microsoft Office Suite is open source. You can get it.
Don't judge me. Oh, is it free?
There are, what do they call that? Fuck.
I wouldn't mind.
Now I don't remember. I don't remember, but there's, I mean, like, for all intents and purposes, something that can read and write into those formats.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I think it's like, well, maybe that'll come to me.
Are you
Seems like something you could find on the internet, though.
Yeah.
Open Office.
Is there a way I can just take that Excel sheet and put it into
Apache.
Into
That's
Google
why
Sheets?
I thought it was called Apache.
You can import it.
Yes.
Okay.
You just do import and you find it.
Yeah. So basically, Apache Open Office will give you all the bunch of knockoff versions of the Microsoft Office suite.
Remember every time Boiler sent me a spreadsheet, I'm like, God, now I gotta import it all over again.
So, wait, how do you import it here?
I'm doing it. I'll get it
Should
for
be
you.
in like file,
I got
top
it.
left.
Okay. You got that sheet for Snick? It looks like, yeah.
But there's no way to land on a 16. So this chart down here.
Yeah, actually, what is that?
If we were to go 20 to 24, that should say 15 to 17.
Okay, so, but how does that change the formula?
I'm working on it. The probability is a 4% followed by a 4%.
Yeah. He's doing things. So
that seems right.
So I'm reading this chart, right? So stones per success. The bigger number is I still can't read this.
So stones, you want to compare the number on the new to the converted.
Yeah, that's not okay. To the converted number.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the converted number is lower, if the converted number is higher, then it's worse.
Here, I'm just gonna move this over one.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh no, the format.
Okay, so
no. How do I copy formatting in here?
You're gonna have to highlight whichever one in yellow is the more effective option.
I'll do it in green for you.
Thank you. Okay.
Old, new.
But it looks like the second one is new.
No. Wait. Yeah.
So it's old, new, new, new?
Yeah.
And then giga old.
Oh. Okay.
Assuming I've done this math correctly.
What does this math say?
What the hell?
This math is saying that you have to succeed twice, so you have to succeed 2 4% chances. Maybe this is an incorrect way of thinking about it.
That was the last thing we were asking you, Boiler.
This is bad. This is not the correct way of thinking about this.
That was the last thing we were trying to be able to help with your help figuring out. That was my last question. Is you have to figure out what's more efficient, 1 upgrade or 2. 1 old versus 2 new.
So how can we make this in the formula with limited changes, ideally? Consider that in order to go from 23 to 24, you only need 1 success currently. But then if you were to transfer to Brel, you would need to equate that with going from 15 all the way to 17. So you'd have to succeed twice.
Are Brel 15 and 16 the same probabilities and usages?
Yes. I say that without confidence, but I'm going to say it for it
Well,
better be fucking true.
If that's the case, you just need to double the number of stones to do that.
Okay. That's another way of thinking. That's a minus. This should be. And so it is better to do the current slightly. Not by as much as I thought it would be, though.
What is better to do with current? Are these currencies both for Brel and for relic gear? Like, are they
Brelshaza gear
respective to
is
those? No. The current and the new, the things labeled that way.
right.
Are those specific for relic or Brel gear?
Yes, yeah. It becomes a new type of item when Brel gear, and that Brel gear can only be upgraded, or you can only acquire those stones.
You couldn't use new on your current gear.
No, nope.
Correct.
We've been saving the current ones to make the new Fused Leapstones via the 5-to-1 exchange. So this gives. Okay. We post this for Cylinder. Does this seem like it works? Oh, he broke it. What'd you do?
I pressed V instead of C.
P-O-E. What you leveling?
There you go.
I'm going to copy this document link.
No, hold on.
I like this guy.
Okay.
Give him viewer.
How do I do that?
I'm doing it.
Okay. Just add him. The chat so we can see.
Yeah.
Ah, my access is expired. Whatever. I think he's already started tapping his. Oh god. Oh wait, we didn't do 24 to 25, did we? On this.
Yeah, well, that's next.
All right, I'll believe in you to put that in. You got that right.
I need you to tell me some numbers.
I gotta do it. You need to do that one Guardian. Can we finish a Guardian first?
I would like to get this done.
Okay. Well.
This is to go from 17 to 19?
Yeah.
Okay, what's our current probability to go from 24 to 25?
0.5.
Okay. And is the usage the same?
I have absolutely no way to tell you that.
Okay.
We would need somebody with a plus 24 weapon.
Uh-huh. And then what about on the new ones?
Wait. Oh, no, Solandris has it. He has it. He has a...
Oh.
Well, I don't think these guys need me anymore, Lemmy.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Enemy dropping into the AO?
Potentially.
Alright, okay.
It takes 40. Oh, these aren't weapons. We're not doing weapon.
Yeah.
Wanna watch what?
This Gravicious.
Oh, sure. Well, this is the wrong app.
Oh.
This is Gotta go to the docks.
Okay, I'll wait for Garbicious.
I think I killed him already. Did I? Was it in a previous act?
I think he's in Act 7, isn't he? 6, whatever it is.
God damn it.
What act is this? 4? 3?
No, you just go in the door.
I'm lost.
We've also messed up, by the way.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
How?
To go from 15 to 16 is indeed 4%, but to go from 16 to 17 is that, and then 17 to 18 is 3%. 18 to 19 is 3%. Okay, perfect. Never mind. We didn't mess up.
So why does the cost of Brel material not increase from whatever that is? The middle part. Why does the cost of materials between Brel 13 and 15 not increase? Why are these like this?
Why does usage remain the same?
Yeah.
I'll
The answer I got was just cuz, and I asked to confirm it, but
And the answer I'm giving is that we're pulling those numbers out of our ass.
It's the best educated guess I can give without being in Korea.
Because we don't have Braille gear yet.
You can ask Cylindrus. Does he know?
And movement speed. I'm crafter.
we got ourselves a runner.
But this chart also shows that the streamers are correct, right? In saying that if you're an average Andy,
if you're going from 20 to 21, you should use them now. Just if you're considering stones.
okay, the average what the streamers are talking about,
21 to
yes,
22,
that's
then
what they're
you should
talking.
Stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
so-
that's the streamers. Streamers are only talking about if you're stopping at 21, which is where you stop. So yeah, so this chart's just showing that if it's an alt, you want to use them now, right? Is what it's saying. But if it's your main and you're parked at 21, you want to save. Like it's just winning all the way for anything. And what happens is after you convert, we then need to land 3 upgrades. And those 3 upgrades all fall, that's 13 to 14, 13 to 14, 14 to 15, and 15 to 16 all fall under the bucket of where it's better to use the old Leapstone, correct? Or not the old Leapstone, the new Leapstone. Actually, fuck, it's better to use the old Leapstone.
Oh, there is no way to get 15 to 16 yet.
Yeah, so we can't really put that down as a value. But for the most part, 2 of the 3 upgrades, it's better to hold and convert. If you're parked at the space where you should be parked, if you're looking to upgrade a piece of gear, because specifically, I guess I should have mentioned at the start, but this would confuse Boiler. What we're talking about now is the piece that we're trying to convert to be most efficient is a plus 21 glove. So you're converting a plus 21 glove to 13, and then leveling it to 16. So I'm correct in saying that it is, the chart shows that then that is better. If that is your play, and that's the play to get to 5-6, you should be saving your mats and converting.
Maybe. Yeah.
Give me a maybe.
The only area where that isn't exactly shown
is 15
by
to
the chart
16.
is that there's no way to land on 16. Yeah. You can't start at 16.
Yeah, so
there's nothing you could do now that would land you on 16.
Yes.
But if your gear is 21 right now, you should be saving and converting.
And that's what everybody's been planning to do. Is even if their gear's not 21 right now, they're still saving. They shouldn't be using Fused Leapstones to tap it because they should just be trying to get to 21 because they've already been saving Leapstones.
Well, this doesn't. So let's say you have some pieces at 20 and some pieces at 21, such as myself or Worm.
Okay.
This chart would indicate that if you were using your Fused Leapstones efficiently, that if you were going to upgrade your 20 pieces to 21, you would do it with Fused Leapstones. However, that doesn't take into account that it is more efficient, because you will get your 21 pieces into the Brel gear, that it would be more efficient to use your Fused Leapstones on the 21 pieces.
And that becomes a really hard thing to math out, right? Because then you're talking about like potential cost versus gain, right? From honing and then transferring and then per piece across like going between tiers of armor.
Like, the way to parse that out is to consider how useful upgrades are on the new pieces versus the old pieces. And like, I guess the question would be, would you use your Fused Leapstones on a Brel piece instead of using your Leapstones on a old piece?
Yeah. What Cylindrus said is key. What he just said. The best thing to do is just to wait until everybody can get the numbers and we just see it next week.
Yeah, because we don't exactly know what...
There's no reason to spend them right now anyway. It's not like they go away.
Right.
So the best thing to do is just not talk to the sick fuck. Well, okay. Personally, I think the best thing to do is just to hone all your armor to 21. Because you're gonna do it anyway. So, like, but that's just me. I think if you're 1500 like you and Worm, you just hone to 21. And then
the big takeaway from this is to not convert your level 20 pieces. You should not convert to Brel pieces.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's just so what Sludge is saying at the beginning. I think is wrong. I think the streamers are just 100% correct.
I mean, they're correct in terms of at 21.
But that's all they're talking about is 21.
Sure, but
they even say that
23, or if someone had a 23 or a 24 item, then they would really want to get it up because...
Yeah, but the only thing they've been giving advice for is taking 21 pieces, stopping at 21 and then converting them and saving the fused for after that conversion, which is correct. The advice is correct.
Yeah. And I would go on to say that it doesn't... If you have a level 20 piece, do not convert a level 20 piece into a Brel piece.
Yeah, and they say that too. They say don't do that. So, like, the advice that's been given from the beginning is correct. And the only way that the advice is incorrect is if you don't understand the advice.
Well, the only way the advice is incorrect is if you aren't applicable for that advice.
Yeah, which means
too high or too low of item level.
Yeah, which in that case the advice isn't for you anyway. So,
right.
So the advice being given is okay. The information being given out is correct. Whether or not they actually had the numbers, did the numbers, or just took it from out of their ass, it was correct.
Yeah, it's a matter of perspective right now, right? If you're playing at 21, you have a different opinion than people that aren't.
Yeah. Right, but if you're Cylindrus and are playing and you have a higher...
His weapon's 24.
Plus weapon, yeah. Then you would say that you want to up it to 25.
Oh yeah, if you have a big one, you gotta make it bigger.
Oh yeah, we've successfully reeling him in. He's on the hook.
Swipe.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. No, I mean that is the power increase going from 23 to 25 in this game on the weapon is not worth the cost. That's the bait. It's for the whales.
Yeah, the power.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, but yet Solandris did not whale his weapon, by the way, to 24. He just fucking sent it.
Huge.
He pitied it, too.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pain.
Yeah.
It costs 900k gold to do that.
It's a lot of money. We thank you for your service, Boiler.
Mhm.